Well, we're on the road. Clint's our designated driver. We've got a hauler in the back. There we go. And we're heading to Red River to pick up the 65 Volvo. I was going to get us hooking up the trailer, but that's boring. But we'll bring it back when we're in town and opening up the garage. Well, we're in Cimarron, which is roughly halfway or so. And the big deal with Cimarron is this was on the Santa Fe Trail, but it was also kind of the western town. You see it in movies and stuff. And there's a sign there for the St. James Hotel. And the St. James, Billy the Kid stayed there. The guy that wrote Ben-Hur stayed there. There's bullet holes in the ceiling and a lot of ghost stories. And if you ever get a chance to go to the Creamy Drive-In, dude, it's fantastic. But we're passing Philmont Scout Ranch next, and then to Eagle Nest and Red River. Number 13. Today's the day. Gonna get some stuff out of the way and get to the tires and pump them up first. So Clint's gonna try a foot jack up, or a foot pump up there. I've got the electrical one here. I'll bring her back once I got this on. I don't know if they drove it in here or what. The problem is at the angle it's at, I don't know that we'll clear, this part of the garage. So we're having a hard time getting underneath it. We're gonna get the tires pumped up and see if we can pull it just, 8 inches, a foot out of these holes that it's dug itself into, front and back, and see if we can pull it out of here a little bit. I picked up the Bronco and a tow strap. We just pulled it out of the holes. I had to turn the steering wheel because the front was actually up against the wall there. I could hear it kind of moaning against it like a violin. But the plan is we're going to get underneath here and get a jack on the diff and with a board and see if we can roll it over a little bit so that we can miss the side of the garage there. We'll let you know how this goes. So with the help of 3 men, we jacked up the car a little bit on this board, and I went over to that side and lifted and pushed. Clint lifted the back, and William lifted this side, and we pulled it over about a good 6 or 8 inches. So now it looks like we're totally missing here, and we might roll up on that there. We might just move this pallet. That's what it's called. Yeah, let's move this pallet and then we'll be good. So now I have a big empty garage and a Volvo out in the sunlight. First time in 23 years this has been out of a garage. Well, with a lot of pushing, not too bad, a little bit of mechanical advantage. We got up on the trailer, so we got our tow rig now. We just need to strap it down. We're gonna have some lunch, and we'll get this beauty home. All right, we're heading up one of the steepest passes in New Mexico. Pulling an old Volvo. There's a semi behind us that's not too happy with us, but this flattens thing you should do on any of these cars, we're gonna spray it off. Well, it's wetter. Got most of the dust and stuff off. The interior is still kind of smooshy, but you know, we got the dust off. Now the real work begins. So here we are, finally tucked safely at home with the 65 Volvo 122 Amazon, whatever you want to call it, and a little mud spray from the engine here, but we got everything pretty clean, and it's oxidized, but I don't know if you can see that. There's shiny underneath, and old muddy cat footprints. And the insides of the windows are really dirty. And we've got to repair some panels. And those speakers are no good. But otherwise, it's all ready to go. The amazing thing is, as we were backing off the trailer, the brakes worked. I was planning on using the handbrake, and the brakes actually worked. That was phenomenal. So we don't have to do a lot of work there. I should check them out. And then we also went ahead and sprayed out the engine bay while we were at it. A little bit of work in here to do. Again, this is going to be a patina car. I'm not making this perfect by any means. There's your tag with all the information. Looks like someone painted over that or something at one time. I don't know, it's interesting. But yeah, brakes work. Haven't really checked the clutch. I mean, the clutch pedal seems to have some pressure behind it, so maybe I'll fill both of those and see what happens. But the first step here is to get a little bit more clean. I got this pretty well cleaned off, so it's easy to work on. It's not a mess. Starter works, I know that. Don't know about the generator or anything else. And just get it clean a little bit and start working on it. I got new tires already. I've got a few other parts stashed already. We'll talk about that. Someone did the old silicone trick on the the leaking windowsill. Might learn how to replace that. It's always scary when you look underneath here, though. How much is this rusted out? Might not be bad. And again, I don't know if I'll do that. Patina car, or somewhat patina, polished. I want to polish it up. I don't think I'm going to repair all this rust and stuff. I think all the 55 years on it are worth keeping. I was really excited that the wheels have the trim rings, which is totally cool. I love that. Absolutely adore this spare tire that I'm totally keeping as the spare tire. The beans have moved all over the place. The beans from last time, and the spare looks pretty good. It's like it's been repainted, and I want to take that out and see what brand it is. But again, trunk's in really good shape. It's not rusted out. Nothing's too much of a mess. Oh, we've got some home wiring here. May have to do a little work on some of the wiring back here. This side's not too bad, but it's gonna be fun. And then I got two classic cars to take to car shows. It looks like a cat has been, that's not, I can't tell if that's hair or mold. Both, could be both, but you know, just got to go through and clean everything up, make it pretty again. I think it's gonna be great. Haven't had one of these in probably 25 years. And I'm really excited about having this one. It's going to be an adventure. I'm going to take you along with me. You're going to see the progress just like we did on the Beetle. Got Buddy sitting right there. Buddy gets driven to work about 3 times a week. Have a blast in that. And we'll have a blast in Ingrid here too. She's going to be a lot of fun. Solid car. You heard that thud on the door. So excited. So as we go along, you'll see the progress, just like we did on Buddy. I might skip a few things, but I'll try and get out here and show you what we're working on and what we're doing. Probably one of the first steps is some better tires. and I've got some. I said I bought some nice white walls, kind of like Buddy has. I dig that white wall look for this era cars. A little wider on this one. Tough to find for a good price, so I thought I'd bought some, and it turns out they're kind of narrow, but they'll look good. And we'll just have fun with Ingrid. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to like and share it and subscribe. There's some hand gesture for subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe this video. The more likes, the better. More people see it, and they get to enjoy content like this. And tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you want to see here on Ingrid and Buddy the Beetle. And who knows what will be next in 2 more years. Maybe a bus. I see a bus in my future. Thanks. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.